This is Dabu 7. We have Germany shifting its stance here on how it's handling this whole ordeal with Russia. And they're saying that at this moment, they're going to approve this Gepard anti-aircraft tanks to go to the front lines. And this is a switch up from before when they were saying that they wanted to kind of watch what they were doing, because a warning's been put out by Russia saying that anyone that gets caught trying to send in arms, tanks, weapons, anything of that nature to be used against them, that country should expect to get hit or targeted. So all the threats have already been put out there on the table. And here we have a big NATO-backed country like Germany stepping up saying, okay, we're going to send all these tanks in. It doesn't have to have German troops in them. Nonetheless, they are supplying the weaponry to be used against Russia. Now, how do you think Russia's going to view that? And what will they do in response? Well, Germany here saying that if they don't do something, that all this is going to slide into World War III, and that they feel that this is going to help to deter such an event like that. But I also covered this on the live streams. I break this down in critical detail where I can speak freely and censorship free. Join me on the next one. Going live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern on DLive and Patriot TV. You'll find links below in the description, and hit that subscribe button for more. Much love.
All right, Shalom Akim, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. News in the gospel abroad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. It's the Akia Mahalaya, coming back with another lesson. Lord's will to be edifying. Title, Behold, I come quickly. This thing is going to happen quick. This World War III. As we know, we've been listening to the news, like the scriptures say, watch, therefore pray, and count it all worthy to stand before the Son of Man, Pray that we are able to stand before Yahweh Shai and receive our blessing and get on the chariots after all that's been going, after all we have to endure, and that we must continue to endure into the bitter end, because the end is going to be very bitter but sweet for us. Lord's will we make it. But this thing is getting ready to happen quick, because now Germany, as I mentioned in my last in transit, Germany is getting ready to back the ally up, which is America, okay? Though we know that something is going to happen that's going to pretty much turn the tables. All America's nations or allies will come against them. And I just, and I speak as a man when I say it, but I just believe, speculating through the spirit, that there's going to come hence a global economic collapse that everybody is going to blame on Babylon the Great. And I believe that that's going to disrupt the relationships that America has with the NATO and the EU. That's going to cause them to turn on America and to shoot missiles on it, which, I'm sure it would be more in depth or thorough than what I just mentioned. But I have a strange feeling in some way that America's allies is going to come against them based on this global market. That I can at least say that, if I'm often Salakia, but like I said, I speak as a man, but through the spirit. But this thing is going to happen quicker than we know, because they're already talking about war. Okay, like I've always said, the famine, the economic collapse, the charagma, and the war, that's all going to happen simultaneously, okay, as laid out in the scriptures. So right now, what you're seeing is the puzzles being put in play to set up this third world war. Okay, the famine is being put in play to set up the collapsing of the global infrastructure. Like the guy said in the last video, once the food infrastructure, or once this market falls, everything is going to go with it. So that's already being set up. So the economic collapse is already in the process of happening. Then you got the charagma, which is going to replace the dollar, which will give people a false sense of hope. And by the time that happens, all the nations are going to already be lined up to go to war with the opposing sides. But this thing is going to take a turn for the left, because the Lord is going to directly intervene, and he's going to cause America's allies to come against them. Okay, so it says a major reversal after warning of nuclear war. Okay, now remember, nuclear war, this is what we're focused on. Okay, because this is going to be the end all be all of Esau's Western hegemony. Okay, and this is going to be the catalyst that's going to get us into the kingdom of heaven. Like I always stated, that the only thing that's stopping the kingdom of heaven is this place. We're between this place and the kingdom of heaven. But in order for the kingdom of heaven to come, and Yahushua to come back, this place has to be destroyed completely. Okay, the kingdom of heaven will not be established until America is destroyed. Okay, and America is America is not going to exist in the kingdom of heaven. This is going to be a long distant memory. Okay, for the good. But it says Germany approved tanks for Ukraine. You see, but it says in a major reversal following Chancellor Olaf Scholz only days ago voicing strong resistance, it appears Berlin has bowed to the mounting pressure among allies and approved new tank deliveries to Ukraine for Germany's own stock, which Scholz had previously said was depleted. Okay, which I believe Germany is part of the stronger infrastructure of east of the 10 toes. Okay, like Daniel, the second chapter goes into the 10 toes. Part were weak, part was strong. Okay, mixed with miry clay. But it says in the Germany Ministry and Defense announced Tuesday that the delivery of Leopard anti-aircraft tanks to Ukraine has been approved. But it says as part of Scholz's earlier rejection of sending heavy weapon systems, he had cited the potential for the West and Russia sliding into World War III and nuclear war scenario, man. Okay, so this is the actual thing. These nations are going to go to war, man. Okay, war drum, like the scriptures say, rumor should come up after rumor. Each year, a rumor. The rumor has been us speaking on these things. You see it in the news, okay? War, tensions between Russia, America, tensions between North Korea, China, North Korea, America, etc. Those are rumors until the real ordeal happen. Like sometimes you hear rumors, but they may be true, okay? Because you have those instances that a rumor just totally made up out the blue. But a lot of rumors come from some type of shroud of truth, okay? Whether it's some type of misinformed information or whether it's somebody said something or somebody thought. Regardless, they got it from somewhere. But in this case, the rumor of the scriptures will come to pass. In the time we're living in, we're definitely going to see the World War III in our lifetime. Lord's will. I believe that within this decade, okay? I don't see it going too much longer because we actually got a solar eclipse on a new moon Shabbat, Saturday, okay? Though it's not going to be visible from this side of the world, but nonetheless, it's happening on a new moon. What are the chances of that? Okay? But it says here, Axios reports that the new shipment of the German-made Flak Panzer Leopard was announced by Germany's Minister of Defense, Christine Lambrecht, during a meeting with more than 30 defense officials from dozens of NATO and non-NATO countries at Ramstein Air Base. It says among the officials there at Ramstein for the meeting, which was focused on how to help Ukraine defeat Russia, the Russian invasion, were U.S. Chairman of the Joint Chief of Staff, Mark Milley, and Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, the latter fresh off his trip with Secretary of State Blinken to Kiev, where they met with President Zelensky. Representing Ukraine at the Ramstein meeting was Defense Minister Oleksiy Reznikov, okay? And it goes a little bit more on that. But it says to avoid an escalation towards NATO, okay, which that's the beast, NATO and the EU, it says is a top priority for me. And that's why I don't focus on polls or let myself be irritated by shrill calls. But the consequences of an error will be dramatic, okay? So right there, man, they're already showing like, look, they're already ready. That's why the scriptures say, let the nations prepare themselves, let the Gentiles prepare themselves for war, roughly paraphrasing it. But look up nuclear war. And it give you several definitions on it. Okay, it says a war which nuclear weapons are used. Okay, the risk of nuclear war with North Korea. And then it got here nuclear war. Nuclear warfare is also known as atomic warfare. Therefore, thermonuclear warfare is a military conflict or political strategy that develops nuclear weaponry. It says nuclear weapons are issues or weapons of mass destruction, but in contrast to conventional warfare, nuclear warfare can produce destruction in a much shorter time. It can have long-lasting radiological results, okay? Like we always go into what happens, they call it the fallout zone, basically. You know, radiation. All right, and this is the spirit of the Lord, man. The Lord is coming quick. This thing is going to be quick. All right, so this is the book of Jeremiah 50, and I'm going to start at verses... Let's start at verses 9. It says here, for lo, I will raise the cause to come up against Babylon, an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they should set themselves in array against her. And from then shall she be taken, and their arrows should be as a mighty expert men, and none should return in vain. Those arrows are going into those nuclear missiles. And the reason why Jeremiah described it as arrows is because, I mean, a bullet is technically an arrow. If you look at a warhead, if you look at the way that it's built, it's technically an arrow, man. Okay, it's just propelled by different what do you call it, elements, so to speak, or different elements of the earth. But nonetheless, it's still considered an arrow because they didn't have the term nuclear weapons when this prophecy was written. Okay, for those of you that may have a working brain to understand, you got some people that say, well, show me where does it say nuclear missile in the Bible, where it's not going to say nuclear missile in the Bible, man. Okay, but it will say the arrows or, 200,000 army of the horsemen. You just got to use your fucking head, man. Excuse my French. And you got to be in the spirit to see it. Like we can clearly see that 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, when it says, shoot the arrows from the other side, from the ends of the earth, and they should not miss, roughly paraphrasing it. We understand that that's talking about missiles because I don't give a damn if you Lex Luger. You're not going to shoot an arrow from the Middle East to America, man, and it's going to make it. You ain't going to make it a third way over here with that, man. I don't give a damn if you were Leonidas, man, okay, or the army of 300. I don't give a damn who you are. It's not going to work. So they ain't talking about regular arrows, all right? And it says here, from this, it says they should set themselves in array against her. From thence shall she be taken, and their arrows should be as of a mighty expert man, and none should return in vain, right? Because all these missiles have a particular target, which is America, okay? And they're going to hit. And it says, and the Chaldeans should be a spoil, and all that spoil her should be satisfied, says the Lord, right? Because they're finally going to wipe this place out like it's deservingly so, okay? This is the only place, I mean, outside of other Esau's conglomeracy, this is pretty much one of the only places that you can see Transformers walking around like it's normal. Nobody's judging it. Like before I got out the car, I seen a Transformer, man. Could have been a whole dude, but just looked like it was scary, man. I'm like, what the hell? And these are the people that work over you. These are the people that work in your housing complexes. These are the people that's appraised. They're everywhere. These are the people that's indoctrinating your children at the school. Okay, 4-year-olds talking about I want to be a Transformer now. Like, what the hell? That's indoctrination, man. Okay? When we were 4, 5, 6 years old, we didn't dare think about getting our rods chopped off. That wasn't even a thought. Okay? Because they wasn't pushing that indoctrination so heavily then. But it says, because you were glad, because you rejoice, O ye destroyers of my heritage, you Edomites, man, and you other nations, because you took our heritage and you hid it from us and you beat it out of us. It says, because ye are grown fat as the heifer of the grass and bellow as bulls. Your mother should be sore confounded, which that's Great Britain, man. Okay, because she's going to not only be brought into derision, she's going to bring you into derision as well. Okay, because Great Britain is going to come against this place too. Okay, the 7th head of the beast. And it says, and she that bare you should be ashamed. But behold, the hindermost of the nations should be a wilderness and a dry land and a desert. Because of the wrath of the Lord, it should not be inhabited, but it should be wholly desolate. And everyone that goeth by Babylon should be astonished and hissed at all her plagues, man. Okay, because this World War III is going to make this the biggest desert on the planet Earth. Okay, so it's going to get pretty graphic, brutal, real fast. And I'm trying to tell you, brothers, man, through the spirit, this is going to happen a lot quicker than what we anticipate. Okay, things are going to start moving quick. Okay, things are moving fast. And basically, Esau sealed his own fate when he signed that whole daylight savings time into law, because now he wants to get that extra hour of work out of you. But nonetheless, since he done that, time has been like really speeding up. To the point, like, you go to work, it's time to go home, it's time to get up. And these days are literally speeding up. And an article came out like 2 or 3 years ago, I believe, that how they stated that the earth is pretty much moving faster by minutes, man, than it's ever did. Because that's actually time from the fourth dimension. Well, that's actually influence from the fourth dimension. The Lord via the angels are actually speeding time up in this realm, in this dimension. Okay, because the Lord is ready to take this man out. And it says here, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, and all ye that bend the bow, shoot at her and spare no arrows. For she had sinned against the Lord, and shout against her round about, and she have given her hand, her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and take vengeance upon her as she have done, do unto her. Okay, so that's the whole thing, World War III. the war of Armageddon, okay? The downfall and destruction of Esau, Edom. And I can't wait, man, okay? And hey, Lord's will, we alive to see this, okay? Lord's will, we're found worthy to see this place burn, man. I mean, that's my whole reasoning of living, and I want to see this place fucking burn, man, okay? Because this place has nothing to offer our people but straight hell and misery, okay? And it says here, shout against her round about. She have given her hand. I read that already. It says, cut off the sword from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle in the time of the harvest. For the fear of oppressing sword, they should turn everyone to his people, and they should flee everyone to his own land. Right? Because these nations are packing up. They're like, well, hey, there's no no more money to be made here. Let's go back and let's do what we got to do. And on top of that, these people that's smart, they see that this place is not going to last too much longer. Only people that have optimists in this place is you libtards out there, man. You people that really believe, you leftists, you believe that this place is going to bounce back. Everybody go and get the juice, so we can get back to normal. Hell nah. Most of you people took the juice and you still get ready to be locked back down. With more juice. So how much juice you people want? Okay. But anyway, this is the book of Revelation 22 and 6. It says, and he said unto me, these sayings are faithful and true. Right. The prophecies, man. Okay. It says, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai of the holy prophets sent his angels to show unto his servants the things which must shortly be done. Okay. Shortly. Now you got to understand when this is written, man, John was in the spirit of the Lord in the Lord's day. So in his dimension, in this time frame, it came quick. Okay. Because this is that little season. Okay, all this happened within that little season when Esau was let out of his prison, as we're in now. We're in the little season. Okay, it says shortly be done, because 2,000 years ago, that's a long goddamn time, man. That ain't shortly. But according to the time frame that the Lord operates on, it's been like 2 days, man. Lord, like, man, it's just 2 days. Y'all chill. Like, it's 2,000 years. Like, shit, we been chilling. Come get us, man. We're ready to go. We ready to go, man. Come get us. Get us the hell up out of this joint. I'm ready to bounce, man. I already got my spiritual bags packed. Lord's will, I got the train ticket ready, man. The plane ticket, the chariot ticket. Lord's will, the Lord got one stored up for me and the brothers. But my spiritual bags are packed, man. I'm sick of this shit. Look, if the Lord brought the end of night, fuck it. We got to adapt, man. Straight up. Like, man, look, I'm ready, man. All right. Verse 7, it says, behold, I come quickly. And I've been ready since I was a kid, even before I knew I was a prophet of the Most High. Lord's will, I'm of the elect. I say that humbly. I already knew as a kid I was ready to see the end of the world, because that's all I talked about. People like, this is a strange-ass kid. Like, the fuck, you 5 years old? What you worried about the world ending? Nigga, you ain't even graduate elementary school yet. Talking about the world ending. I was ready for it then, man, but our spirits was ready. We was ready to get the fuck out of here, because a spirit already know what it is, man. Your spirit knows. We just trapped in these mortal bodies, these vile bodies, man. But it says here, behold, I come quickly. Blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of the prophecy of this book. Okay, blessed, man. Okay, but you got men that take away the prophecies of this book, saying, oh, well, you could call the Most High everything. You could call him a bag of Frito-Lay corn chips. You know what I'm saying? Call him Yoplait yogurt. You know what I'm saying? All this wickedness, man. All the name of the Lord don't matter. The MOTB is an embargo. It's Christianity. It's sleeping with white woman. Okay, it's a philosophy. All this wickedness, man. But I guarantee you, when the Most High starts shaking this shit up, shaking this place up, I guarantee you, a lot of you jakes, you gonna change your mind on that. You ain't gonna have that same energy no more, man. Okay, this is why you better get it now, because sooner or later, these videos ain't gonna be out there. They're gonna start clipping these channels, man. They're already talking about that. And sooner or later, we're not going to be out on the streets prophesying. You think we're going to be out on the streets and you got fucking pandemonium on the streets of America? Hell no, we ain't going to be up there. The Most High said, nah, man, we're going to be praying to the Lord to get us out of this stuff. People think this is a damn joke. And John saw these things and heard them. And when I heard and seen, I fell down and worshiped before the feet of the angel, which showed me these things. Then said he unto me, see that thou do it. He says, for I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren the prophets. So the angels are our brothers, man. It says, and of them which keep the sayings of this book, worship the Most High. And he said to me, seal not the sayings of the prophecy of this book. Meaning, man, go out there and declare it. Okay, don't be sitting on it. You got guys that don't even speak on the prophecies. Go out there and declare the word of the Most High, man. Just go out there and teach it. Because if you seal it, like the Lord said, told Ezekiel, said, look, man, if you don't go out there and you don't teach the word, then I'm going to hold their blood accountable. They going to die, but you going to die right along with them. Okay. And I'm like, I don't like Jake enough to go out there and die for him. And I'm not trying to sound like that, because I do love my people. I love Jake. You know what I'm saying? We love our people. That's why we rebuke them so harshly, but they just wicked. And I'm not willing to put my life on the line for a 2/3 nigga, man. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? It's rather you than me, nigga. And that's the mentality I got. That's what keeps me going. Because I know what the Lord can do, man. I know what the Most High can do when you sitting back twiddling your thumbs. The Lord will kick you in your ass, man. And it don't feel good. All right. But it says here, said it to me, seal not the saying of this prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. And he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. So it's a point in time, like, you just got to let people be who they going to be. Okay. And it says, and behold, I come quickly. There you go again. All right. And my reward is with me to give every man according to his work, as his work shall be. Okay. So that's the point I wanted to make. All right. But anyway, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due. And hey, brothers, Revelation 22 is a beautiful chapter, man. All right. But I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, a great millstone. Blessings and salutations to the whole elect. And with that, Shalom and Abba Shalom.